Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone and welcome to the video. This is Ashima Shukla and in this video we are going to talk about current affairs. So current events that have occurred in the recent few times that we are going to talk about. Along with that we are going to look at the nearby areas to concentrate on. Right, so we are going to look at the main event as well as the surrounding events which would be important for us from the perspective of the examination. Right, so we're going to begin over here with the first news event, that is Nobel Prize for Physics. Now in the last video I had told about the Nobel Prize of Medicine which was announced recently, and now Nobel Prize of Physics has been announced. So a major portion about Nobel Prizes we have already covered in that, and then we have another video which has been made specially for Nobel Prize coverage. So there you can find a lot of information about Nobel Prizes, their factual data. But for 2020 perspective, in the month of October, the Nobel Prizes are announced one by one, depending on whichever name is finalized. So for physics, there are 3 people who have been finalized. That is Andrea M. Ghez, Roger Penrose and Renard Genzel. Right, these are the 3 people who have been announced to be the winners of Nobel Prize of Physics for their research on black holes. So their basic work was regarding black holes, and in these Andrea M. Ghez is the 4th woman to win Nobel Prize in Physics. So before this, 3 other women have won the Nobel Prize in Physics. First being Marie Curie, which she won with her husband Pierre Curie and Henry Becquerel. We see a lot of questions from this portion most of the times. That question can be regarding Henry Becquerel, that can be regarding Marie Curie and her Nobel Prize of Physics, right? So we can expect, we have been seeing a few questions regarding the first Nobel Prize of Physics of Marie Curie, or the first woman to win the Nobel Prize of Physics. Apart from that, the second woman to win the Nobel Prize of Physics was Maria Geoffroy Mayer, which she won in 1963. And then the recent one was Donna Strickland, which was won in 2018. And now the 4th one is in 2020, which is Andrea M. Ghez. Right? Now, for the research of black holes, these 3 people have won it. In Nobel Prize, the maximum people allowed for any award is 3 people, except for Nobel Prize of Physics. Except for Nobel Prize of Peace. So for Nobel Peace Prize, there is no upper limit for the people who can win it. But for all the others, the upper limit is 3 people. As if we can see over here, Roger Penrose's discovery was a bit different from Renard Genzel and Andrea Ghez. The basic idea was black holes, but Roger Penrose had given that the black holes can be understood or can be related from the general theory of relativity. So how the black holes are formed, that can be predicted by a general theory of relativity. Whereas Renard Genzel and Andrea Ghez, both of their works included that they studied about Milky Way, and their work was about the fact that there is such an object called black hole in the center of Milky Way, right? So they both had told that in the center of our galaxy that is Milky Way, in the center of that galaxy there's a supermassive compact object. Now the questions can be asked to you in the form that how many winners were there, who among the following was a winner of the Nobel Prize of Physics, what was the basic idea of the winning, who was the 4th woman to win the Nobel Prize of Physics, which of the following is not the woman who has won Nobel Prize of Physics. There can be various forms of questions that you can witness in that. Apart from that, there is only one Indian to receive Nobel Prize of Physics. So in the physics segment, only one person is there who is Indian and has won Nobel Prize of Physics, and that is Sir C.V. Raman for his Raman effect. So we can expect questions from this. On his birthday, we celebrate National Science Day also. So that can be asked as well, that when is National Science Day observed. Marie Curie is the only woman to win prize in 2 categories. She won for chemistry and physics. So she had also won a Nobel Prize for chemistry, which also makes it an important perspective for examination. That is, that who is the only woman to win Nobel Prize in 2 categories, or it can be asked that in which 2 categories did Marie Curie win the award. In the banking examinations, if we talk about, in banking examinations, in every examination, we have seen that at least 2 questions do pop up from Nobel Prize, be it related to Alfred Nobel, be it related to his dynamite and his inventions, be it related to any of the Nobel Prize and its discovery, or the reason of discovery, or first woman, last woman, recent winner. We can expect such questions, right? Moving to the next portion, we have a Quad foreign ministers meeting which was held recently. Now, Quad consists of 4 countries. It's a quadrilateral. So quadrilateral, just like a quadrilateral, has 4 vertices. Similarly, Quad is comprised of 4 countries: India, Japan, USA, and Australia. And they work to secure themselves. It's basically for their own security that they have organized this informal meeting. Now, China is quite against this Quad association, and it is quite an informal one also. It is not a formal one. So China has been quite opposing in this fact, because it is it's one of the major growing countries that are a part of it, right? Recent foreign ministers meeting was held in Tokyo. Even though COVID is going on, even after that, the Quad meeting was held recently. And as if we go for what was the primary objective of this meeting, it was mainly focused on the Indo-Pacific region, because we want that it should be free and open and inclusive, and every country should be equally participant. Apart from that, there is a huge issue which is going on around South China Sea. You people might have heard about it. United Nations has also raised a question on that. That is in South China Sea. It's quite a question. Why is it a question? The reason is that China claims it, and its claims are countered by Vietnam, Malaysia, Philippines, Taiwan, Brunei. All these countries are against it. The reason they're against it is because there is a certain limit to all the international water bodies that are under the country, but apart from that, the ocean is supposed to be free. But China claims that sea. Right, so because of that claim, other countries are affected by it, and that is why they are quite against it. And in this time, the issue was raised even in United Nations by Vietnam. Vietnam had raised this issue. So South China Sea issue is quite famous at these times because of United Nations issue. And apart from that, on Senkaku Islands, Japan has raised an issue. So there is a Senkaku Island. Senkaku Island has issues, and this is between China and Japan issues, right? So this meeting was organized basically to be more powerful and to boost trade and development in the ASEAN region, and to improve the Indo-Pacific region of trade. So the basic idea was regarding this. Right? When was this Quad formed? It was first met in 2019 in September. First ministerial meeting was over there, and since then China has been against it. All right. Moving to the next event, that is Digital Seva Setu program. Now there was a Seva Setu program which was started by Gujarat in 2016. Right, by the then Chief Minister itself, Vijay Rupani. So Vijay Rupani, the Chief Minister of Gujarat, had started Seva Setu program in 2016, and now this program is going digital. So to increase that connectivity, this digital program has come up in line with Digital India program. So Digital India program you all are aware of, and in the line of this Digital India program, Digital Seva Setu program has been launched. What is there in this project is that they are trying to connect or improve the connectivity of the village areas with the city or the modern era. So basically converting the villages into modern and global villages is the idea. Right. So converting villages into modern and global villages is the basic idea hidden behind this Digital Seva Setu. And what their basic idea is, right now only phase 1 is being launched. So in phase 1 there is 2000 villages that are going to be covered, and in 2021 all villages are going to be covered. All right, so it is going to have digital connectivity via optical fiber network, an optical fiber network with a speed of 100 Mbps data transfer rate of 100 Mbps. Optical fiber network will be used to connect all the villages, and they will be connected to the data center of Gandhinagar. Data center is obviously in the capital, so Gandhinagar data center is going to be connected with, and at a minimal cost of I think about 50 rupees, the people will be able to access the information. Now, it will also help people receive public welfare services at the panchayat level, because people are not aware at most times. The basic thing that happens is that people are not aware. So it's about, I guess, 20 or 50 rupees that citizens will pay. And with that, they can avail the program, or that is that they can connect with the data center and gain all the data that is required for them and use that internet connectivity. Right. So what is important is the chief minister and the date of start. So this program was started in 2016. Digital has been started in 2020, and the chief minister is Vijay Rupani. Right. Moving to the next one, organic species seed park, first of its kind in India. So India's first, you can say. It is India's first organic species seed park, which is going to be established in Gujarat. In Gujarat, it is going to be in 2 different districts. One is in Basakantha district of Gujarat, which is going to be for saunf ya fennel. This is the fennel seeds. And the second one is going to be in Patan district of Gujarat, and that is for jeera ya cumin seeds. Right. So a basic English question can be, what is the English name for jeera? So that is cumin seeds, right? So that is something which can be asked in various other forms also. See, current affairs is not something that can be asked only in general awareness. That can be asked related to English. It can be related to your paragraph sections as well, reading comprehensions and stuff. So you need to keep an open eye on everything. Synonyms, antonyms can be asked. All right. As for this, 23 lakh rupees grant has been given for establishing this organic species seed park, and in this 50 farmers will be there in each park. So 50 farmers in saunf park and 51 in jeera in Patan district. As for the chief minister and governor, chief minister is Vijay Rupani and governor is Acharya Devavrat, because these people become important perspective when it comes to handling these issues. Right, so when something is being opened up for the first time in the country, that definitely needs a look up. Next, we'll be viewing things in one-liners, and we'll be taking details of those alongside. First is Puducherry Airport, which is quite in news because Airport Authority of India has converted it as a 100% solar powered airport. So this airport has now become 100% solar powered. Now basically Airport Authority of India's basic objective is that till 2024 or 25 they want to cover all the airports to a renewable form of energy, right? So Airport Authority of India is working very hard on converting all the airports under it into renewable energy powered, basically solar powered. So we are moving towards the solar, and this is Puducherry Airport being converted into 100% solar powered airport. With solar power, we can see that ISA, International Solar Alliance, has its headquarters in Gurugram in India. That is important because it is the only international organization which has its headquarters in India. Also, a World Solar Bank has been proposed by India under ISA. So ISA has proposed a World Solar Bank in which India is taking a lead with 30% investment right now. Right, so these are a few important facts which you must know about solar projects. Apart from that, in MP, largest solar power generation was launched, and railways have also invested in solar plants. So for the first time, solar powered trains are going to be there. Right, so electricity is going to be used from solar panels for the first time. That is also going to be in MP. So that is a recent news related to railways for all of you. Then we have red cherry pepper chili of Sikkim, which is also known as Dale Kusrani. This is the red chili pepper. It comes under the family of capsicums, and it has received a GI tag. So of which place it is of Sikkim, and it comes under the category of capsicum. It is one of the hottest chili in the world, and it has medicinal values as well. So it can work as a medicine also for a certain diseases, and it is the hottest chili of the world. That is, it is one of the spiciest chilies of the world. Next, which we have is something related to award. That is, Iqbal Singh Chahal has been awarded the COVID Crusader Award 2020 by IACC. And IACC has given for the first time Lifetime and Global Excellence Award. This has been given for the first time. Before this, IACC never gave Lifetime Achievement Award, and this time it was given to Ratan Tata ji. Right? Iqbal Singh Chahal is from Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. Okay, so he's a municipal corporation bureaucrat from Greater Mumbai, and his efforts to control COVID at the time when the community spread had begun, and in Dharavi especially. Dharavi is the largest slum of Asia's largest slum, and over there also he has taken certain measures to control it. That is the reason that he has been awarded COVID Crusader Award. Right, so IACC, two important awards. One is COVID Crusader Award. It is an international award, and Iqbal Singh Chahal has been awarded. And second is Lifetime Achievement Award, the first time constituted award of IACC, and it has been given to Ratan Tata ji. Right? Moving forward, Madhavi Puri Butch. She is the first woman whole-time member of Sbi. She became a whole-time member last year, and her term ended in April. Then she got a 6-month extension, and now she has got another year extension. So she is important because she is, first of all, the first woman to get whole-time membership of Sbi. Second thing, she came from a private sector. She was not from government sector. She was from private sector, and she has been taken from a private sector into Sbi for the first time. Any person, not a female, any person to be taken from private sector. She has worked in National New Development Bank also, and she has worked in ICICI also, I guess. So she has done a lot of things, but she was more into the private sector, right? So for the first time, Sbi has taken anyone from private sector. Next, Delhi government is to adopt biodecomposer spraying to counter stubble burning. Now from 11th of October, it is going to begin this. And as I told you I guess in the last class itself, that Delhi's major composition of pollution, that is approximately 44%, comes from stubble burning, because farmers need to get rid of the stubble quickly, and they can't do it if they put on the decomposers and stuff. It's going to take a lot of time. They don't have time. They have to put the sowing in the very quickly. So to help degrade or decompose that easily and faster, rather than farmers burning it, Delhi government is going to spray biodecomposers so that the pollution of Delhi is comparatively reduced. So recent policy you all people are aware of about New Delhi, that if someone cuts the trees, they have to plant at least 80%. And now Delhi government is going to use biodecomposers from October 11th. So it is October 11, and it is not much of an investment as that, because it's like an investment of 20 lakh rupees for 700 hectares of stubble. So if all the stubble is collected on 700 hectares, 20 lakh investment is the only one which can save the city basically. So we are looking at the city right now, right? So now waste decomposers have been validated also. This is important. They have been validated by ICR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research. They have given a green signal that yes, they can be used, right? And Next we have is World Cotton Day, which is observed on 7th of October, and for the first time it was celebrated in 2019. So last year only it has begun celebration. A World Trade Organization celebrated it last year, and it was for the first time last year that World Cotton Day was introduced, and it is observed every year on 7th October now by World Trade Organization. Another thing, UP's railway station, Nagar railway station, has been renamed as Siddharth Nagar railway station. So a new name has been put up for the UP railway station, and it is important for RRB also, and a bit for banking exam students as well. Right. Next we have is Dishtavo channel by Goa government. This is a YouTube channel which has been started by Goa government. Now they can ask you a question that which state government has started this Dishtavo channel? Yeah, Dishtavo channel belongs to which state government? So this is a Goa government initiative, and it will basically have all the recorded sessions, so that when someone needs to any student needs to learn something new, all they have to do is go to the channel and see the recorded sessions. So entire syllabus is going to be online, and this is the first state of India to make the entire syllabus online, right, for all the college students, every course. This is the idea of this YouTube channel. And the last but not the least news of the day is Sbi has introduced a very high risk category in its riskometer. Now for mutual funds, there is a riskometer which has been introduced by Sbi, or Securities and Exchange Board of India. So in that, now there are 6 categories. Every company, every mutual fund has been given the guidelines for it on how to do it, and they'll have to update it 10 days from the end of month. So as the month ends, before 10 days, it should be updated. And if in between also there is any change in the risk, you need to update it and inform the investors about it. So there are now going to be 6 categories of risk as per Sbi in the riskometer. It was already there, but now it has been increased in the number of categories. So for Sbi, we have got 2 news events, and for Sbi, we must know now a few things like the headquarter and the chairperson now. Right. So headquarters are in Mumbai, and chairperson is Ajay Tyagi. Right. So chairperson of Sbi and headquarters of Sbi are important. 1992 was the year in which it was formed, and this riskometer is associated with mutual funds. Right. And it has to update its changes every year. It has to publish the whole year movements of risk, as well as every month it has to update it. Right. So with this, our basic news events have ended. But with this, I'll be taking your leave. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye, take care, and have a great day ahead.